The Iowa Legislature is also discussing a bill that would prohibit Iowans from purchasing certain foods with Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program benefits.
That's right, or SNAP benefits, as they're sometimes called. KCAU-9 News reporter Nick Wilson shares what restrictions the bill includes and how it would impact Siouxlanders.
More than 250,000 Iowans used SNAP benefits in 2022, but House File 3 will limit who can use these benefits and how they can be used. House File 3 would make the eligible foods for SNAP benefits the same as what's approved for Iowa's Women, Infants, and Children Supplemental Nutrition Program. Families would not be able to use SNAP benefits for white bread, meat, or pasta sauce. Jean Logan is the director of the Community Action Agency of Siouxland. She says some of the alternative foods families could buy with their SNAP benefits are more expensive than the proposed banned foods.
That doesn't make sense to me. You would think that we would be trying to encourage families to do things as economically as they could to make those food dollars go even farther.
House File 3 would also examine the property and vehicles people own when determining if they qualify for SNAP benefits.
We shouldn't want to get people down to their last dime before they qualify for programs. We should be trying to keep them from going underwater. And a lot of people that qualify for food assistance are not on it forever.
Jake Wanderscheid is the executive director of the Food Bank of Siouxland. He says restricting SNAP users from purchasing meat will lead to more of them relying on food pantries.
Since that is the most expensive item, we think that we'd probably see a 20% increase in families looking for assistance, especially those looking for meat.
He says not everyone can access food pantries easily, so these restrictions are concerning.
We've worked really well with our pantry partners to have a variety of hours. If you're working, trying to get a pantry when they're open can be difficult.
The proposal is still in House and Senate committees, but has nearly 40 co-sponsors in both chambers. And even if the bill is approved by Iowa lawmakers, the USDA has final say on any changes made to SNAP benefits. Nick Wilson, KCAU 9 News.